ReporterNewsPaperOnline.com, the ReporterNewsPaperOnline.com. Look at here. The prodigal son, politician's son, the politician, that's the son, is in the building, the teacher. Tell somebody what's going on, Doc.
Thank you very much. I'm Dr. N.J. Akbar, president of the Akron Board of Education.
Now, do you trust me, man? I'm about 19 feet away.
Yeah, you maybe if you take one more step back, I can take this thing off.
There it is.
Okay, all right, I got you.
All right. How you doing, Dr. N.J. Akbar?
I'm doing well.
So what brings us to this particular conference call you share with the community?
Yes, we just really want to take time to tell you a little bit more about what we're doing in Akron Public Schools. With the pandemic, we know that people have a lot of questions about when are their kids going to get back in school. And so just wanted to share some of that information with you today.
Okay, good. Now, before we start about Akron Public Schools, is it true that certain schools like Barberton and Concord Falls, are they in school? The kids in school now? You know anything about that?
There are some districts in school right now, yes. However, we are not in school. We've weighed all of our different options and different information that we've been given. We want to support our teachers, but we also know that we have the most vulnerable youth and population living right here in our school district. The highest COVID cases are right here in Akron Public Schools, and so we have to be mindful of that.
Okay, so give me the top 3 reasons why they're not in school yet so far. That was number 1.
Yes. So that was okay. So 2 more. Great. One, to properly physically distance our students, we cannot do that appropriately with the fact that we've downsized our district and the amount of buildings that we have. And so when you have, less capacity, that also brings up more challenges. So that was a challenge that we had to weigh and navigate. And the decision was, do we continue to keep them 6 feet away or do we do 3 feet away? And we weren't comfortable with that without having a vaccine or anything like that to protect our teachers and the parents as well.
I mean, that's a good, I don't think I need to go any further with that, man. So tell me something. What about the busing? Is that an issue? Busing?
It could be an issue because, people may want to be 6 feet away, 6 feet apart on the bus, which would mean you would have one person alternating every other seat. And that also, that would be difficult for transportation.
So you'll be doing like 5 trips to get the kids to school.
Something like that. Yeah, I haven't done the math, but it would be very costly as well as probably not doable with the amount of buses that we have because we're also required to bus. This is not because we want to, but the district is required to bus private schools as well as charter schools based off the law. So there's nothing around that. So they get most of our buses or many of our buses. And so we don't have enough of the fleet to do proper distancing as well. So all of those things are a part of the equation.
So go ahead, man. Go ahead. Give me some more information that I need to know if I'm a parent with kids in school that I need to know about the Akron Public Schools and what y'all doing to get them back.
Well, the first thing is we are looking to get all of our students back in March. So the last quarter, we hope that we have all of our students back in the school buildings. In the meantime, we'll have a APS Plus, Remote Plus, which should start in a few weeks. And so that will...
What is APS Plus? Explain.
Yes. So APS Remote Plus is an option for early, or not really early, but interventions for students who are struggling the most, who can get an opportunity to come into the school building. We're really going to be looking at prioritizing the younger years as well as those students in special education.
Okay. That's anything else I need to know? I'm a young father with 12 kids. And I'm trying to get them out the house, bro. That's what they really saying. People
right.
Really saying that.
Well, the biggest thing is we want everyone to be safe. That is the biggest number one part of this. That's why I was wearing my mask until you properly step further away from me.
I thought I was already stepped away. You the extra protocol. Okay?
Well, we all have to do what we feel safe for ourselves to make sure that we're safe and comfortable. And so that's what we want to do for all of our students and their families. And so that's why when we do go back into in-person school, there will be a remote option for those families who believe that that's the best thing for them as well. But we'll try to get as many of our students who want to be in person to be in person in the buildings. And then we're also exploring a third semester, for our students to help them after June, so that we can catch them up and recover from the loss that has happened during the pandemic.
Okay, Dr. Akbar, in closing, give me a timeline of what a realistic timeline if we have, or is it too early to kind of guesstimate or give us that in there?
We have an ideal timeline. However, we want everyone to know that they should remain flexible as we learn more about the virus and as well as the spread and all the different things that are going to come out. This timeline may not work, but we hope that it will. So we're hoping by mid-March we'll have every student in the buildings who want to be in the buildings, and then in June, from June in the summertime, we'll have that third semester available for students who want it. And even before all of that, the plan is to have APS Remote Plus available for students, hopefully by the 1st of February.
Dr. N.J. Akbar, if somebody want to get in contact with you and talk a little more in depth, one-on-one, on a personal level, how could they contact you, brother?
You can always reach out to me at my APS email at nakbar@apslearns.org, or just give me a call on my cell, 330-552-8055.
Hey, Dr. N.J. Akbar, have some fun and get something done.
Thank you very much.